Okay, in this video we're going to work on the first of the basic kicks. We did front rising kick at the start of the class as a warm-up exercise, but we're going to work on the first of the attacking kicks, the front snap kick. The front snap kick is designed to thrust into the opponent, and it's actually as a smashing kick, it's designed to break bones, but we'll often use it to attack something like the solar plexus. This kick can be middle or low. When it's middle, it's your solar plexus height. When it's low, it's your lower abdomen height. So it's quite unusual. Usually when we talk about middle, it's shoulder height. When we talk about low, it's tummy button height. But for this particular kick, because if I do my front snap kick higher than my solar plexus, my power goes upwards instead of forward, just biomechanically. So I want to make sure that my middle kick is here and my low kick is here. We're going to do them initially just in our parallel stance. You can do it with your hand on a chair or something if you want to first. I'm going to keep my hands up because it's a good habit to get into. I lift my kicking leg nice and high, bring my knee up nice and high, and then when I extend my leg forward, I want to push my foot forward and pull my toes back, as if I'm standing on tiptoes, because I want to kick with the ball of the foot. Now technically I can do this kick with my knee, I can do this kick with my shin, coming up underneath this way, I can do it with my instep, I can actually, if I'm wearing shoes, I can do it with my toes. But when we do it in class, most of the time, the most common tool that we use is the ball of the foot. So you have to push your foot forward and pull your toes back. So actually start like this on the ground, just do a couple of little touches on the ground so you can feel the ball of the foot getting that motion there. We don't want to be like this. You'll feel my power's not right. My power's not going into the ground here this way. I'm getting all of my shin, the knee, everything's going in a nice straight line into the ground. Doing the other leg this way. Not so that it's uncomfortable, just getting the feel of it, just understanding how that feels. So that's the position I want to be in. I want to bring my knee up nice and high, extend my leg forward, and I'm driving my hips just a touch at the end of the kick so that my power goes in this way, not coming up this way. It's not going upwards, it's going inwards. Inwards. So your knee has to go slightly higher than the target, and then forwards. So from here we go, one kick, other kick. Make sure you're lifting your knee up. Breathe with each kick. Now I can try and think about a low kick. And then a middle kick. Try and get that little bit of a hip movement into it. It's going to be a little bit easier when we change to walking stance, which I'll do now. Now in walking stance so far, we've done hands on hips when we were learning it. We did our forearm middle block and our middle punch. We're now going to do a walking ready stance, which is very much like our attention stance that we did right at the start. But when I do a walking stance, my hands are just a little bit wider. Just like this. From here I'm going to do my front snap kick. And I'm going to cross my hands in front of my chest, both of them facing towards me this time. And then out to the side. It doesn't really matter which hand goes in front. If you want to be consistent and learn some good consistent habits at the start, we tend to think front leg, front hand. But technically, biomechanically, it makes no difference. 1, 2, with my sine wave. Kick, down, up, down. Kick, down, up, down. I should be able to feel now with my hips moving forward that I can get that forward momentum into my kick. To the other side. It's really good to try these slowly as well. If you're a real overachiever, you can try and hold it out for a few seconds. Technically, at the moment of the kick, you lean forward slightly. Quite commonly in free sparring, we'll lean back to get our head out of the way, but it's not so good for balance. Now I can kick and change feet. Down, up, down. Do my sine wave as I change feet. And then I can do it moving forwards and backwards. When I move backwards, I kick with my front leg. And then return to my parallel release stance. So that's front snap kick. It's a smashing kick designed to break bones in and out this way using the ball of the foot. We'll start using other tools as we get more senior. So practice that a few times, get the blood pumping again, do the front snap kick on the spot, in your parallel stance, do it in your walking stance, changing feet, do one leg a few times first and then start changing legs, and then do it moving forwards and backwards. And after you've done that for 10 minutes, we'll see you in the next video.